It's a little after 5 AM here, and I'm on my way out to the Basin for the start of the 2013 Hells 500 Invitational Epic. This year's ride is called Crux, and it's actually quite a simple route. It's just 3 laps of the Crucifix. But for any of you that have ridden the Crucifix or have heard about it, you'll know that that's far from a simple ride. 1 lap of the Crucifix is 70 k's with about 1800 meters of climbing, and not a whole lot of easy climbing in there, so to do it 3 times in a day is going to be very tough. We're looking at 210 kilometers with about 5,500 meters of climbing for the day, and look, I'd be lying if I said I wasn't feeling pretty nervous about it. Alright, so I'm out here on the second climb of the day, Devil's Elbows, and this is Churchill Road. See up ahead of me there, Brennan County on the left, and Joel Nicholson on the right, and might be able to hear the bottom bracket is creaking and clicking, which is very annoying, and if it continues like that all day, I might just go insane. Alright, so we're on the 4th climb of the day, Inverness Road, the last climb of the first lap of the Crucifix, here with Evan and Matt, and haven't really got to the steep stuff on Inverness yet, but it'll come. So feeling pretty good at this stage, but I reckon 2nd or 3rd time round won't be feeling quite as good. So I've got our own film crew here today. Nige hanging at the back of John's car there. Or is that your car, Nige? My car. John driving, Nige hanging at the back. That's the Hells 500 treatment right there. Thumbs up from John in the front seat. Love it. So just approaching Sky High for the 2nd time today. End of the first lot of climbing, and once we get to the top here, we've still got to descend to Alinda and then back down to the Basin, where we do it all again. Evan, how are you feeling?
Yeah, pretty good.
Of course. Still a long way to go. So we're on climb number 6 now, and once again this is Churchill Road. It's actually a bit of a relief to be on this road because the Devil's Elbows, the main road back there, was so busy, so much traffic going up and down. It's good to be on a quiet road and to just use up a bit of the lane. Of course, it's not entirely quiet because, as you can hear, my bottom bracket is still creaking away, and I think it's driving both Evan and me insane. So it did stop for a while back there. Hopefully it stops again at some point. The chatter's also died down quite a bit, and starting to feel it now. Every climb's getting that little bit harder. So as you can see, we're back on Inverness Road, 2nd time today, and it's fair to say it's feeling a little harder than the first time around. It's legs are definitely feeling it, and every climb is making it that little bit harder, but trying to make sure I'm eating enough and drinking enough, and just ticking the climbs off. So once we get through this one, it's back down to the Basin, and we've finished 2 laps and 2/3 of the way there. So this is Monash Avenue, and as you can probably tell from the jerking of the camera, it's steep and I'm exhausted. Absolutely ruined. Still got a lap to go after this. This is the transition between the last climb and Alinda before we head back down to the Basin and start lap 3. Stuffed. Somehow just got a small burst of energy, so I thought I'd record this before it disappears. And this is Churchill Road for the 3rd time today, and thankfully the last time today.
suffering like a dog at the moment. And that's Evan, you can see just up ahead. He's been absolute champion sticking with me. He's looking really strong, but I'm feeling anything but. As you can hear, the bottom bracket hasn't quietened down at all. And actually, to be honest, not even really hearing it anymore. Once we get to the top of this climb, it's a long transition through to Alinda. And then somehow I've got to drag myself up the wall, up to Sky High, down to Inverness, back up that, back up to Sky High, back to the Basin. One pedal stroke at a time. So I'm here on Ridge Road now, just finishing off the third climb of the wall. Felt terrible on the Devil's Elbows before and really battling, but up the wall actually felt okay. Felt extremely slow and yeah, very slow, but was able to keep the legs ticking over, which was good. And after this it's just Inverness Road, and that's going to hurt, no doubt about it, but I think I'm going to make it. And this is Inverness Road for the final time today. And touch wood, actually feeling okay. Must have got a bit of a second wind at the start of the walk, because it's I feel tired and slow, but it's manageable. So almost there. Almost there. Just up at Sky High here for the last time, and check out the rain there over the northern suburbs. It's quite incredible. And so we're done. 215 kilometres today with just over 5,600 metres of climbing. About 10.5 hours in the saddle, and really tough day, but somehow found that second wind about, I guess, at the start of the third lap, and really helped to get me through, and by the end of it I was actually feeling quite strong. But man, such a hard ride, and yeah, kudos to Andy for putting together a really tough route. Yeah, super stoked. Huge thank you to Tammy and Tony and Judy, and to Nigel and John for their time today, for helping us out. Incredible to have that support, it makes such a difference, and yeah, just totally stoked. So thanks for watching.